Scene 1, shot 1, take 1.
Give it.
Good. Scene 1, shot 1, take 2.
Perfect phrase to describe her. Give it.
Scene 1, shot 1, take 3.
She's a top model, an actor, a social worker. Better?
लास्ट में हो ज़्यादा बेटर था.
Sorry, my mic has.
I look and stare so deep in your eyes. I touch on you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2, 3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me, try to explain. I'm a feeling and my pride is the one to blame. And 'cause I know I don't understand just how your love can do what no one else can.
She's a top model, an actor, a traveler, a social worker, and she has been an IT engineer. Beauty with brains would be just perfect phrase to describe her. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome today's guest, Swati Nanda, to our very first episode of Being Chatty with Chandani. Hi Swati.
Hi, and thank you for that lovely introduction.
You're welcome, though. That was true, all true. Like, that was something from heart.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming here.
It's my pleasure, and thank you for having me over.
Okay, so first of all, we all want to know what you do. How did you come into this industry? Like,
That's a long story now. So I started 3 years back, and one day when I was sitting in my office coding, I just came across a competition, a beauty pageant, and I just said, okay, let me just try for that, and that changed my life. And here I am today, Indian princess. I would like to thank that, and that's where I started my journey of in this glamour industry. It's been 3 years now, and I'm quite happy that I took that decision to move out of that cubicle and live the life I always wanted to.
okay. So, how was the journey like? Was it tough or everything was served in a platter to you? How was it?
Oh, not at all. So when I actually didn't even plan it, and I knew that there are going to be a lot of challenges, because coming from a background which has no whatsoever connection with what I was going into, I didn't know what I was getting into, but the risk taker in me just said, Swati, you can do it. Just go ahead. So there have been challenges, there have been ups and downs, but the fact that I embraced all, and I think it has been a really fulfilling journey for me.
Okay. Do you remember any moment when there was, a breakdown when you thought that this industry is not meant for you and you wanted to go back to that little cubicle?
Many a times.
Yeah.
Yes, and I knew that I would get these thoughts,
Yes.
but there have been like more than 10-15 times that I actually thought, no, Swati, I think this is not meant for you, but I kept going. I said, I have jumped with a leap of faith, and I have to keep going, because if I go back, then I'll always have this regret that I didn't give my best. So I always wanted to have this satisfaction in my heart that yes, I gave my all and I'm not a quitter. So I didn't give up, and here I am today.
And you have got a beautiful journey. I have seen your journey. So you've grown, you have come so far, and you have evolved as a person and as a model, of course. You've walked almost all the national ramps that we have, the prestigious ones, and internationally as well. So what is the difference that you find, nationally, walking ramps nationally and internationally? Is there any?
There's not much of difference when it comes to the work that you do, because when you're on the ramp, you are a professional model that you are anywhere else. Like an actor is an actor, be in India or anywhere else. So when I'm on the ramp, I just think even if it's for a small ramp or even if it's for an international ramp, which I'm just coming back from Dubai Fashion Week, if it reminds me.
For that.
Thank you. So the work that we do never changes because that's what we season for. That's what, I can't be a different model for a smaller ramp and I can't be a different model. So there's not much difference, but there are some differences when it comes to, when you're abroad, you have some food options that you have issues with because I'm a pure vegetarian.
Okay, yeah.
So I faced some issues there. So I had to starve literally this time in my trip because all of them were, non-vegetarians. I don't have a problem with that, but I was like, where's the veg food? So small issues and challenges. But me being a traveler, I'm always flexible, and that's what traveling has always taught me, that no matter where you are, just do your work and give your best.
And there's this little question I'm always I'm very curious to ask. What do you think when you're walking on the ramp? Like, why do you get that poker straight face on the ramp? What do you think? Doesn't you feel like laughing at times, or it's very hard for me to keep that straight face and
With a
walk.
straight face, yeah. So just before hitting the ramp, we went out. We give all our expressions that we have. And when you're on the ramp, it's the designer's clothes which has to be focused and given emphasis. So with due respect to all the designers, we don't want to distract the audience with our expressions. So that's the reason that we have that poker face. And when I'm on the ramp, I think I'm a completely different person.
But is there something going in your mind while you're walking the ramp when you are on the ramp?
On the ramp, yes, there's a lot of confidence that automatically comes in you, and I don't know about the other models, I just feel that I own this moment and this is my ramp and I have to just give my best. So that's the feeling that I have. A little bit of nervousness as well because you don't know, you're walking in those 6 inches high heels and all the ramps are different. Some of them are ups and downs and thinner ones. So you have that 1% of nervousness as well. But other than that, it's the happiness and it's the confidence.
Okay. And how do all the models stay so thin and in perfect shape? What's the secret behind it? Are you given some pills or something, or there's some regime that you follow?
No. So there
you starve yourself, do models starve because it's many people think, many young girls who don't know the actual thing, they think that to starve themselves is the right thing to do to stay slim.
So today I would want to break that myth and tell you that we do not starve ourselves at all, and that's the worst thing anyone could do to themselves. The perfect, you just have to have a perfect diet and a moderate exercise, whatever suits you. It could be gymming, it could be any sport that you pick, swimming. For me, it's yoga, and sometimes it's kickboxing and martial arts.
Okay, so Swati, I want to know something about your pageants, some experiences, not on stage but backstage.
Okay, so about my pageants, so the 2 pageants that I have been part of, one was Indian Princess, and the other was the top model of the world, where I had 40 contestants all around the world. So, the people are always biased for the Latino Americans.
I have seen that. I have experienced that, yeah.
That bias actually kind of pricked me. And I'm like, what the hell is happening? Why not Indians can be, in the top 5 or the top 10? And because I knew that I'm good and I'm a perfect contestant for what they're looking at for. So there was this girl from Puerto Rico. Okay.
But girls are beautiful.
They are beautiful. Yeah, they are very beautiful.
If I would have been a guy, I would have fallen for any Latino. They're so damn sexy. They're hot.
Yeah, but then you should not, they come from a place where
everything is done.
So, from the Bharat Sanskriti that we go, that's not possible. So, but whatever, we are not less naturally. God has naturally made us beautiful. So we embrace that and we go there, and to realize just that people like the fakeness or but times are changing. So there have been cases where the Latino Americans have been given so much of importance and so much of bias
Everywhere.
against them.
Everywhere, in every pageant.
So there was this competition of the best swimsuit that time. So I was in the top 2. Like I was a second.
Okay.
And the first one was an Australian, and India was second.
Okay.
And that moment, like trust me, Chandani, like I was just waiting for their reaction when they announced the results for the best body, and when India was in the top 2. I was not caring about my happiness. I was just looking at it, okay, now look there, India is there. So these moments where you know that you are worthy,
Okay.
but that politics kills it.
I know.
It just
and you
kills
feel
it.
so bad about it.
Yeah, but then you just have to go for it.
But the things worked the other way around
Yeah.
for me. When I was in Miss Tourism, so there was this, like, we used to come back after all our rehearsals and a big hectic day. So my roommate was Nigeria, and she, these black girls, they really work out hard and they're like in perfect shape and everything. So she was like all the time gymming, and even if she gets two hours, she's in the gym and working out and everything. And I was like all the time eating chips and bananas and everything. And she was like, no wonder Indians have got big belly. So then there was this round of fittest body, Gentle Wellness. It was a subtitle. So, and as they announced, okay, so the award for Gentle Wellness goes to India. So I was not sure. I was looking back and I was thinking, okay, some of the Latinos and I was still looking, India. So they literally called out my name 3rd time, India. And I was looking and every girl, what the fuck? How did she got there? And I was like, see, eat chips. That's the
just God has made us beautiful, and we don't really have to work hard. Like we have to, but then karma, if you have heard of it, so it just bounces back.
Okay.
So, that was one experience that really changed my perspectives.
But you get to know so many things when you go to international pageants. Like, these girls, like Far East Asian girls, they used to literally shave their eyebrows, to make. So, like, we already have eyebrows, so you cannot reshape them all over. You can just do a little bit here and there. But they used to shave their eyebrows so they can just make it so angelic and, just perfect eyebrows. So it was new to me. When they used to wash their face, I was like, okay. With no eyebrows and nothing. But
I know, like, only we knew it because we were their roommates, but when they step out, they are like spick, and from top to bottom, they are like stylish, and so I learned a lot from them.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
Not even one moment that they're dull, and they're always like
even
this.
not even a one hair strand from here,
coming out.
Yeah. So they're just perfect.
Good experience, and it was liberating in a way.
Okay.
But we realized that we're not less than anyone. And you tell me, like, how is it? What are your future plans, and what are you heading to?
My future plans, I always wanted to be an actress, like since childhood. I remember when relatives or my, our family friends used to come to my house and they used to say ऐसे ही मजाक में कि ये तो बिल्कुल माधुरी दीक्षित है. And that time I used to take it to my heart कि मैं पक्का माधुरी दीक्षित ही बनूंगी. And so it went like I have lived with that dream, and still it's there in me, and it hasn't died. So I'm very sure that I'll do something good.
All the very best for that.
Thank you
I'm
so much.
very sure you're going to do really good there in Bollywood. So
Thank you
all
so
the very
much.
best.
Yeah.
I think you're made for it, You just sometimes no.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm made for. Like,
that's the only thing I can do. I think I would have been a bad engineer if I would have
trust me, like how I was, like, coding in the cubicle. But then we get our calling. So you found your calling, and that's the most important thing.
We can only be Nautanki, to be very precise. So that's the only thing I can do.
Yeah.
So Swati, let's have some fun questions now. What are the qualities that you want in your guy, like in your man?
To start with, he has to be witty.
Okay.
Humorous. And he should smell good.
Yeah, that's very important.
And he should understand my madness and be able to surprise me every moment. Not much, but yeah, these are the few things that I expect from...
Out of the long list that you have, these are the few things. Okay.
Yeah, but he should be able to surprise me every moment. Yeah.
So have you found someone yet? Someone like this?
Not really, not yet, but the search is on. Let's see.
Okay, so you're not dating anyone or seeing anyone right now?
Not yet, no. Okay. Not currently, I should say. Yeah.
Okay, so like you're a model, there must be many models falling for you and like in the same profession. So do you want to date a guy in your profession or you've not decided it?
Actually, it doesn't matter what field or what industry he belongs to. It's just that, I'm waiting for that perfect man with whom I instantly feel that connect.
Okay.
So I haven't got that connect yet. So yeah, it doesn't really matter what field he is in, because if I am in this field today and I'm following my passion, so the same should be with him, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, and I'm sure he'll be a lucky man who's gonna date you.
You're just being too kind.
No, seriously. Okay, now Swati, I'm gonna ask you some questions. You have to be quick, witty, and honest. Okay.
Okay.
So, what was the last thing you Googled?
How to have a bikini body.
Okay, you already have one. You don't need to Google it. Okay, 3 words that perfectly describe you.
Passionate, wild, and emotional.
Okay, wild. What is your wildest fantasy?
Okay. My wildest fantasy, there are many. But the wildest among them must be... So I have this dream of, owning my own private beach.
Okay.
And calling over all my girlfriends from around the world. And having a nice party, with
Come on, we need something wild. It's not wild. You're playing it safe. We want the wildest side of you to come out.
Yeah, so I was continuing it.
Okay.
So we all girls, and we want to have a nice dance show by a few hot men. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
You want men to strip.
Pole dance,
Okay.
probably. Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild. Okay, so when was your first kiss?
I think when I was in the high school. Yeah. When I was 18, 19, 17. Yeah.
17. And have you ever kissed a girl?
Oh, no. No, not yet, thankfully. I've met good guys. So, वो chance नहीं आया अभी तक.
और chance मिले तो?
Not really. I haven't actually imagined it.
Thought of it?
No.
But you should try something different. Okay, rate yourself out of 10. Looks?
10 on 10.
I agree. Intelligence?
Intelligence, can I go 11?
Not bad. Talent?
Talent, again, 10 on 10. I mean, I'm still learning, but I could be like 9.5.
I love girls who love themselves. Okay, so what is one fashion trend that you just don't get it? Like, you just don't understand?
Fashion trend which I don't understand. Okay, the thing that people try to pretend and wear something which don't suit them. For example, if my personality is of a tomboy and I'm trying to put a lot of makeup and I'm pretending basically anything, that. And other than that, I have never got airport fashion trends, like what do you wear on the airport. I just don't get it. I mean, I wear my pajamas and I travel.
Yeah,
it's more about being comfortable.
So the mantra is just be yourself, be
yourself.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was the meanest thing that you have ever done to anyone? Like,
Oh my god. Oh.
come on, girls are born mean.
The meanest thing. So I was quite young that time and I had a fight with one of the girlfriends that I had that time, and I was so mad and I knew about her boyfriend, so I just went and I just told everything about her boyfriend to her mom.
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah,
so mean.
I regret it, but then it's okay. She actually deserved it that time. So yeah.
Okay. And what if she would have done that to you? Then you would have got meaner.
Yeah, like totally.
Yeah, to the next level. What is one bad habit of yours that you want to quit? You're planning to quit.
I procrastinate a lot. Like, aaj nahi kal. So I think that's one bad habit.
You're lazy because of that, or it's just
Yeah,
your
like-
habit?
Both.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, now choose between these two. Okay, Bollywood or Hollywood?
Depends. Both. I mean, Hollywood for the content and Bollywood
Come
for
on,
the
you can't be
masala.
diplomatic.
No,
You
I
can't.
actually mean it.
Just
like,
one. You have to choose between these two. That's the question.
Bollywood.
Hollywood. Okay, and acting or modeling?
So yeah, I think Bollywood because acting.
Okay.
Because I want to become an actor eventually. So
Okay.
yeah, acting.
And adventures or shopping?
I think you know it already.
I know it. I know
I'm
it. I don't
such an
need to ask-
adventurous person.
Yes, you are. So, what is the most adventurous thing you have done in your life?
So this happened in South Africa.
Okay.
We were shooting there, and I think we had 2 days of off. So I caught hold of one of the friends and a photographer, and we had similar interests of snorkeling. But
Okay.
we didn't know where to snorkel and what, so we just like booked a cab. Like we just blindly told him get us somewhere to a lake, and there, since it's such a scenic place and all the ponds,
It's
everything,
beautiful,
you could just snorkel anywhere. So we just like drove down for like a day, went there, snorkeled in the middle of the night with no security, nothing, and came back next day. So I think that was wild enough and quite adventurous.
Okay. And what would you prefer? A dinner date with a guy or with your girlfriends? Brunch with your girlfriends?
Anytime with my girlfriends. I mean, I just love being comfortable. I think depends. I think both.
Again, you're being diplomatic.
If
Come
he's
on,
a
choose
hot
one.
guy, if he's a hot guy, like yeah, I would want to go with a lunch and maybe a dinner and clubbing too.
Okay, so what do you think about when you're alone?
So when I'm alone, I usually like to read and also sing sometimes.
Wow, we have a singer amongst us, so why don't you sing for us?
Oh really?
Yeah?
Like, but I'm a very like average singer, and like you can say I'm a bathroom singer.
But
So-
you'll be better than me, I'm sure.
Okay, so
Okay.
I have a song. Can I play it on
Sure,
like the
why not?
music, and then I can sing?
Yeah.
Cool. It's called Crazy in Love. It's a cover for 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
Heard of it?
That's your
Yeah.
favorite film. We've mentioned it every time we used to have a break between our retakes. Every time you used to mention that. I know it by now.
So, Crazy in Love for you.
Okay.
I look and stare so deep in your eyes. I touch on you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2, 3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me, try to explain. I'm a feeling and my pride is the one to blame. And 'cause I know I don't understand just how your love can do what no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your kiss got me hoping you page me right now. Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love.
Wow. Amazing. You're not a bathroom singer. Come on, you've got you should. Have you learned professionally or
No,
something?
not at all.
But no, seriously, you're just being modest. You've got a beautiful voice.
Thank you. I just like sometimes a few songs I just connect
And what
to.
are other hidden talents?
hidden talent. So I like to paint as well, and I have learned painting.
Okay.
So
You're jack of all, Swati. Like it's been, I think it's been like 1 hour, and I'm still trying to explore you more and more. And like every time you're coming up with new hobby, new interest.
So this is something like drawing and painting I have always loved from my childhood. So my parents have always, encouraged me to pursue it.
Okay.
So I have given examinations, and if not an engineer, I would have been an art student in JJ school. So that was one dream that I couldn't complete, but then I do it in my spare time, and whenever I get a chance, it helps me discover myself. It helps me, it's kind of stress buster, and it gets my creative side and my creative streak back. So painting is something which...
So painting, singing, and I remember in Indian Princess during the talent round, you danced for us, and that was, again, so beautiful.
Thank you.
So there's so many talents, such a talented girl.
I'm less than you. I mean, come
not
on.
at all. I'll tell you my talent. So this was a drawing competition in my school, and I got a certificate from MF Hussain, signed personally by MF.
Wow.
Yeah, but that was not made by me. That was made by my elder brother. But the name was Chandani made by me.
Did you ever cheat in your examination?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? As I told you, my voice is very prominent, and everyone can just make out, okay, it's Chandani saying or chirping somewhere in the corner. So I never used to cheat from someone else. Like, if I used to do the tika, tika, the teacher used to come to know like that, okay, Chandani, just stop it. So I used to write on my legs, and I used to copy from my legs. So I hope my teachers are not seeing it. Even if you are, again, that's a talent, that's a rare talent that I had. So
I'm sure they're proud of you, whatever you're doing today, and
I hope so, but
whenever you go back home, they'll be like so happy to see you that you're
because
doing
I come from a very small town, so for them it's a big thing. Like,
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So tell me, who's your favorite actor?
Shah Rukh Khan.
And you dream of co-acting with him one day. Inshallah, that'll be.
And you know, when I watched the movie Main Hoon Na, and there in that movie the character's name, Sushmita's character name was Chandni, and when you used to say Chand Mera Dil Chandni, and I was like, oh my god.
And also like Chandni Raat, like so many things, you know.
My name itself is so filmy.
So Bollywood.
Yeah, it's so filmy.
So can you sing something for us? Like,
no, I'm about to.
No, it's okay. I just heard you singing something.
No. I sing really bad.
Okay, something like Chand, the thing which you just like murmured, like something Chand, maybe Chand Mera Dil, Chandni, this one, or Chandini Raate. Do you know Gulabi Aankhein? Gulabi Aankhein, yes.
What are the lyrics? I don't know exactly.
That's okay. We'll improvise.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's start.
Alright, so 5, 6, 7, 8.
गुलाबी आँखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी दिल हो गया
संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारो संभलना मुश्किल हो गया.
Okay, that's all I know.
That we got a good team.
Yeah.
So 3 cheers for us. And it was such a lovely experience.
Same here, Swati. I had a great time with you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. And thank you to the entire team for having me. And I'm really looking forward to, meet you soon. And I hope all my best wishes for your coming episodes.
I wish you all the luck for your future endeavors, and just be the way you are. You're so beautiful, gorgeous, inside and out. So just be the same.
Thank you.
So that was Swati Nanda, very adventurous, very spontaneous, and very gorgeous. We'll meet you next time with a new guest. Till then, this is Chandni Sharma signing off.